welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Meffan, your yoga teacher and all-round wellness lifestyle blogger and vlogger. So make sure you subscribe for weekly videos. Those of you that are here all the time, hi. Today's session is a level 2 to 3 Vinyasa flow. So if you are new to the practice of yoga, please, I wouldn't attempt this practice. I would really recommend going to some of the more chilled out restorative practices, some of my more alignment based tutorials, so that you can really get to grips with some of the more basic postures before bringing yourself into a practice like this. For the rest of you, welcome. If you find it a little bit tricky at times, just come down to the mat, take a child's pose, and then that's all I have to say. Listen to your body and just be very much present in the moment within your practice. So we're actually going to start today in a downward facing dog. Oh yes. So coming over, actually let's just have a little quick cat-cow through the spine, just in case some of you are doing this super early in the morning and you need a little bit of wiggle time. If you do, you can pop me on pause and take a little bit of extra time for yourself. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, find lift. Exhaling, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Spread through the fingers, come back to neutral, tuck under the toes, find your way back to a downward facing dog. So feet are about hip width apart, we're grounding down through the fingers, spreading through the fingers. Option of always bending the knees here, taking a few moments to pedal out through the body, through the feet, maybe a shake or a nod of the head. Just taking some time for you to decipher what's kind of going on for you today, what's happening in the body, what's happening with the breath. Really staying strong through the shoulders. From here, we're going to inhale and wave forward to a high plank. We're going to exhale, take the knees down. And as we keep exhaling, we keep elbows in, we come all the way down to the mat. Let's inhale for a cobra. And let's exhale, take it back to a downward facing dog. Start to walk the feet in on the tips of the toes, really pushing out through the shoulders, spreading through the fingers. Bring those feet as close as you can to the hands, and then release down. So if you need 2 blocks here underneath the hands, grab yourself some blocks. Ideally, you're going to be able to get the feet down flat and the hands down flat. Inhale, just tilt the body over through the hands. Breathe and release. Quite a tricky one to talk in. So really working through the core here. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale. So as if you were imagining you're going to be pushing up to a handstand, just pressing those legs, piking all the way up to the sky. Inhale. If you have a pike press, by all means, take a pike press to handstand and lower back down. The rest of us, push through the hands. And release. Just come out. Heel toe the feet, come down to a yogic squat, malasana, hands to heart center. Okay, place the hands down, step it back, find your downward facing dog. On an inhale, coming forwards to high plank, coming down to chaturanga halfway, push all the way back up and come back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forwards. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, back up. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more. Inhale, come forwards. Exhale, halfway. Inhale, push back. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time. Inhale, come forwards, high plank. Exhale, halfway chaturanga. Inhale, push back to high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Breathing here. On your next inhale, coming up to the toes. Exhale, take a nice deep bend in the knees. Inhale, hop the feet all the way to the hands. Lift the chest, create space. Exhale, fold down over both legs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Let's take those arms all the way up. Come into Kali Mudra with the hands. So index finger together, thumbs across. Inhale, draw tall. Exhale, take a bend over to the left, opening through the right side body. Coming back through center. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, over to the right, opening through the left side body. And coming back through center, hands come to heart center. Hands come down by the side. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest, create space. Exhale, jumping the feet back, lowering down, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Breathing here. See if you can come to take one leg and one hand off of the mat in your downward facing dog. So left leg goes up, and then see if you can bring the right hand off. Holding here. And release right hand down, left foot comes down. Switch it to the other side. Right leg goes up, left hand comes off. Really need to root down through the foundations. And release. One nice big inhale, come up to the toes. Exhale, bend the knees. Inhale, jump the feet all the way forwards. Lifting the chest. Exhale, folding down over both legs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find lift, find length. Exhale, place the hands, jump the feet back, lower down through chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog. Come back through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Oh yeah. Breathing here. Really focusing on that Ujjayi breath. Ignore my breath because I'm talking whilst practicing and demonstrating. So really stay deep within the Ujjayi breathing. When you're ready, on inhale, come up to the toes. Exhale, bend through the knees. Inhale, jump the feet all the way forwards. Lift the chest, create space. Exhale, fold down over both legs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, find lift, find length. Exhale, place the hands, stepping or jumping back, coming down through chaturanga, lifting upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. So coming down for some tricep push-ups, you're going to draw either one elbow down at a time, like so, down to dolphin, and then back up again. Or if you can do both elbows at the same time. 5, when you're ready. And up, lowering down, pushing up, lowering down, pushing up. 2 more, coming down and up. Last time, coming down, pushing all the way up. Come back to your downward facing dog, staying strong here. On your next inhale, coming up to the toes. Exhale, bend through the knees. Inhale, jump the feet forwards. Lift the chest, create space. Exhale, fold down over both legs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands come down through heart center. Standing here, taking a moment. Really find your ground through the feet here. So just lift up those toes. Feet are together. Keep those knees locked in together. Hands to heart center. Take a hinge in the hips so you're sitting back. So knees are bent. Holding here. Smile. It's one of those postures. Stay with the breath. Okay, and we're going to take the left elbow over the right knee. Keep those knees hugged together. See if you can gaze towards the ceiling. If you want to, you can open out the arms. If you can take a bind the whole way round the body here, by all means go for that. If you've got the bind, release the bind, bring hands to heart center. We're going to step left foot the whole way back. Come to find our revolved side angle, gaze high. Option of opening out the arms, option of binding. Stay with the breath. Coming back to hands, heart center. We're going to open the arms, come all the way up, gazing towards that back right hand. So we're in a high lunge, twisted, and you're going to come into a revolved reverse warrior. Again, stay with the breath. Coming all the way back, come back to our revolved side angle. Hands to heart center, step that back foot forwards, hug the knees in. You're then going to place the hands down by the side body and see if you can come into a side crow. So with side crow, you want to really tuck your elbows underneath, take the shoulders forwards as you would do with a normal crow, and see if you can find the balance here. So just take a few tries. If you've got it in your practice, awesome. When you've got it, you're going to hold, breathe, and then you're going to pop the knees down, place the hands down at the front, shoot the feet back, and then we're going to go lower down through a chaturanga. Inhale an upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale for a downward facing dog. Beautiful. Reconnect with the breath in case you lost it for a moment. So always wanting to bring the mind back to the breath. On your next inhale, coming up to the toes. Exhale, bend at the knees. Inhale, jump the feet to the hands, lift the chest, create space. Exhale, fold down over both legs. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky. Hands down through heart center. And then you're going to come into that hinged position again. So bending the knees, hinging the hips. Keep that chest. So you want to keep the chest sort of lifted, but not to the point where it's lifting and then you're coming into a back bend. You want to keep the spine nice and long. Sit a little bit lower. Stay with the breath. Inhale, exhale. Taking right elbow over the left knee, come to find the twist. Holding here. Either opening out the arms if that feels good. If you can and you'd like to find the bind, you've got to have super long monkey arms like me. Or an extremely deep twist. Find that bind, open up, and then bring yourselves back to the heart center position here. And then we're going to step back with the right foot this time. Again, opening out, gazing high. Option of arms open or taking a bind. Okay, those of you either in a bind or with the arms open, coming all the way back to meet us, hands at heart center. Start to lift the chest. Keep the chest towards this front leg. Open the arms out, gazing towards that back hand. Right arm reaches all the way up. Left arm comes down to the back leg, just hovering. So it's not loads of pressure on the back leg. And we've got our revolved reverse warrior. And then coming all the way back, hands to heart center, stay with the twist, I know it burns. And then you're gonna step, apparently, step all the way in, keeping that twist. Place the hands down, see if you can take the side curl on the other side, so I'll just do here, so you can see. So this time I've got my right elbow coming underneath my left knee. I'm gonna come forwards, forwards, forwards. See if I can take those feet all the way off. You can do some kind of funky things with the legs. You're gonna hold for 5 breaths if you've got it. If you haven't, you can just try and work with the counterbalance here. It's a really good thing to work on. When you're ready, when you've done your 5 breaths or you've given it a few goes, you're gonna place the hands down, shoot those feet back, work down through your vinyasa, inhaling upward facing dog or cobra, exhaling downward facing dog. Beautiful. Staying with the breath. On inhale, sweeping the right leg all the way up. Exhale, bring the right knee to the right shoulder. Inhale, leg goes high, 3-leg dog. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, right knee to left armpit. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, release. Inhale, left leg goes high. Left knee to left shoulder. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, knee to right armpit. Inhale, and then exhale, release that leg. Take a moment to ground down in your downward facing dog. And then you're going to slowly work your way down to dolphin. Okay, so from your dolphin, you're either, depending on where you're at in your practice, you'll either, it's getting warm in here. Okay, so you're either going to work on just drills, so having this dolphin position with the arms, coming to a plank, a low plank, and then walking the feet all the way up, and then lowering them back down. This is an awesome way to strengthen for Pincha mayurasana. Those of you that have Pincha mayurasana, in your practice, you are going to take a Pincha. What I want you to try to do today is the tendency with Pincha, by the way, don't use a wall today. So if you're kind of in that in-between phase where sometimes you use the wall, then just work on the drills, really work on the strengthening. Those of you that feel quite strong in your Pincha, rather than taking your head out here and then kicking up, see how it naturally is going to then go into my spine. Instead, see if you can keep the head under, so the head in one nice straight line, and then find the lift here. Breathe. When you're ready, slowly making your way back down, come to find a child's pose. Those of you working on your drills, awesome. Come to find a child's pose. We'll all meet there together. Narrow or wide leg, whatever feels good. Okay, on an inhale, come to lift yourself all the way up. Place the hands down, come to a high plank. Ready, push through the top of the spine. You're going to lift up the right leg. Slowly bring that right knee to the right elbow. And then slowly drop the knee down next to the wrist, come to find Pigeon. Okay, so if you need a block for Pigeon, you can place a block underneath the bottom, maybe a cushion to make it a bit more comfortable. Sit tall. Then when you've found your position, slowly walk the hands forwards, let the head rest down, close off the eyes. So taking that gaze inwards,
Connecting now both with the breath and everything that's happening inside of your body. On inhale, start to lift the chest all the way up. Either staying here with the chest lifted, seeing if you can bend that back knee in, come to find Raja Kapotasana. So this is our King Pigeon. If you're used to taking Mermaid, where you just kind of sit down to the side a little bit, open more through the hips, then by all means, you can take this variation. Those of you that can reverse the grip, find that and hold. Slowly, when you're ready, coming all the way out. Okay, you're gonna swing this back leg around. So the back leg, so the left leg is now straight in front of you. With the right leg, you're gonna see if you can pop the right leg on top of the right elbow. So with the right elbow, you create a shelf. Okay, you're then gonna see if you can pop that right leg on top of it. So options here are either, just see if you can lift the bottom up off the mat, see if you can lift the foot off the mat. If you can, see if you can then come to find our crazy 8 pose. If you have this and you want to try and come through Vinyasa, oh, not the most glamorous, and then working through your Vinyasa, by all means, go for that. Those of us just playing around with crazy 8 and the little lift, you're doing awesome. Hold on there, give it one more try. And then when you're ready, swing yourself around, come back to a high plank. Let's all work our way down through a Vinyasa. Inhaling upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to your high plank. Lift up the left foot, bring the left knee to the left elbow, hold. And then slowly place that foot down. Come to find your pigeon on the left side. Okay, lifting through the chest. Find your position. If you need blocks, etc., find that now. And then when you're ready, coming all the way forwards, let the head hang heavy. Closing off the eyes, gazing inwards now. One more breath and then start to make your way all the way up. Either just walking those fingertips back and lifting through the chest, or seeing if you can bend the back knee in. If you have a strap and you want to work with a strap here, that's great. You want to find your reverse grip and take it back, then by all means do. So find the variation that works for you. Breathe into it. Slowly, slowly releasing. Okay, bringing that right leg all the way round in front of you. Right leg is long in front. We're now gonna do this backpacking, as we call it, with the left leg. So you're gonna create the shelf with the left hand. Take that right leg over. So this right leg is hooked onto my arm. So maybe to begin with, you just lift your bottom. Then maybe you find the lift with the feet. And then if you can, you're gonna cross the feet over, take them out to the side, come to find your crazy 8. If you've got that and you want to go further, you can then bring that leg through, come to your Vinyasa, which I do not have space for on this side, and then shoot back and go through a Vinyasa. So yeah, lots of options for you guys. So those of us that are just kind of playing around with this lift, maybe getting the hook of the feet, just seeing what happens here, working with that. Let's all slowly make our way round, come down through a Vinyasa, Chaturanga.
Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Really pushing out through the shoulders, staying strong here. And then you're going to walk those feet in, tiptoes, tiptoes, tiptoes. If you can jump the whole way through and hover the feet at the end, if through in a pike, then by all means do. If not, we're going to do this walk where we walk the whole way through, and as we get to the hands, we bend the knees, a lot of core work, bring the legs the whole way through, and then plant the bottom. Oh, that one's tough. Okay, you guys have been amazing. Let's come into Paschimottanasana. Inhale, take the arms high. If you need a strap or a block to sit on, get what you need. Come to find your forward fold. Spine is nice and long. So straps are a really nice one. The tendency is in these forward folds is that you really want to reach for something, and those of us that can't reach the feet without rounding the spine, it's really nice to use a strap, because then you feel like you're really grabbing onto something and you can get that kind of pulling motion. Those of you that can come the whole way down, by all means do. One more nice deep breath here. And then when you're ready on an inhale, coming all the way up, you're going to take the feet up to about hip width apart, slowly working your way down to the mat. Laying back. Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to come into a right leg, single leg happy baby. So half happy baby. So you just got the right leg down towards the armpit. You can then start to straighten this left leg. Breathing here. You can close off the eyes, winding down. Slowly bringing that right foot all the way across, bring the left knee in to meet the ankle, thread the hands, interlace, and then bring the knees down towards the chest. So the left knee, as you draw it in, comes in, and then you could use your right elbow on the right knee to then push that out and keep that right foot flexed, protecting the knee. Slowly release, place both feet down, reset, and then bring that left leg in for our half happy baby. Once you feel like you've got that there, you can slide that right leg away. Keep that right hand on the right thigh. And then slowly bringing the left ankle on top of the right knee. Thread hands through, interlace behind the thigh. Draw the right knee towards you. Push the left knee away with the left elbow. Flex the left foot. Settle into the breath. And then slowly releasing the knees. Hug those knees in. If you'd like to, you can come to a happy baby, or if it feels good to and you have the mobility, you can keep the legs straight as you open the legs out into a straddle. But only if this feels good. This is not going to feel great for many people, so just a happy baby is a great place to be.
Slowly drawing the legs all the way together. Bringing them slowly down to the mat. Coming to find a little Savasana to finish off our session. So either feet are down flat, feet dropped out to the side, or you can have the feet bent up like I've got here. Just make sure if you're doing this that the feet are on the outsides of the mat and the knees are dropping inwards. Close off the eyes, palms facing upwards, just releasing, surrendering. Letting go of any ujjayi breathing, any structured breathing. Just let the breath flow with its own rhythm, softly. Slowly bringing some feeling back into fingers and toes. Maybe circling ankles and wrists. If you want to take a bit longer in your Savasana, by all means do. The rest of us slowly rolling over to one side and making your way up to a comfortable seated position. Bring the hands to heart center, eyes closed, grow tall through the crown of the head, ground down through all parts of the body connected to the mat. Let come what come, let go what go, see what remains. Let come what come, let go what go, see what remains. Namaste. Thank you all so much for flowing with me today. I hope you enjoyed that. Please do comment below and let me know how you got on, any bits that you really liked. And also if you have any requests for flows and stuff, please just bear in mind that I try my best to please everyone, both kind of beginners to the practice and you advanced yogis. So hopefully you got a little taste of something that you wanted today, and I will see you again next week. Don't forget that there are many videos on my channel, so if each Sunday, if there isn't one that necessarily speaks to you that I'm putting live, just go back and have a look and see if there's one that you haven't already done yet. So yeah, thank you so much, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.